tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And now Dallas' starting group. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the four. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Booker. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Heel against Irving, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So it's Phoenix now. It's a three-point game. The three, Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Back to Washington. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Jones in the post, defended by Thompson. Jones' shot is good.
Oh, that's a cagey move right there. Tyus Jones showing no fear.
Booker against Irving. Thompson right side. Pass to Gafford. Over Nurkic. And Gafford gets it to go. On the assist by Thompson.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
And Booker, here we go. Durant for three. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Thompson shot is off. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Irving against Booker. Pass to Washington. And here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Jones. Now here's Booker. 17 points in his last outing. O'Neal passes to Nurkic. Outside O'Neal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Good D by Doncic. Allen with it. Irving picks him up. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Nurkic finds Durant. Back to Nurkic.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Thompson left side. Here's Durant driving inside, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
And Washington powers it through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Nurkic passes to Booker. Good D by Doncic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Suns trail by 7. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending. Booker no good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Doncic passes to Irving. Yep, that one goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night. A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Beal comes in for Durant, and it's Morris in for Devin Booker. Back to Beal. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's Thompson for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action. Up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Bradley Beal, Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Washington in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Irving. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gafford's got his third basket on the night right there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Out to Beal. Oh, got a piece of it. Washington passes to Beal. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bol, he's checked in for Washington.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Really left him alone that time.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Thompson's shot is off. Suns trail by 9. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Allen. Clock is at 3. It's picked off. And the Suns pushing it up now. And then Beal with the dunk.
It matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Outside Irving. Doncic outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries, Doris.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding on the defensive end. It's just hard watching him get robbed of so many of these prime years.
High post Plumlee, working on Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Klay Thompson picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Doncic against Jones. The three from Thompson. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Allen on the wing, defended by Thompson. Right side Jones. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
From outside the arc. And there's Thompson on the assist from Irving.
Three-point field goal.
Irving's got his third assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Durant. Can't cash it in from close range.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Shakes him. And the layup is good. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Pass to Durant. Back to Jones for three. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Jones has got 7 points in the game. And here's Irving. 23 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Booker. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
And now let's take a... Thanks for tuning in. Now we...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, BA, I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at point guard. Booker, the pass to Nurkic. That's tipped. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Pass to Booker. Back to Jones. Now here's Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Jones. The Suns need to get off a shot. From deep. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. And Gafford with the block.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
For 3, Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Some room here for Jones. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 7. Here's Gafford. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dallas shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Gafford passes to Thompson. Here's Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Morris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
And stolen by Durant. Jones with the ball. Gafford picks him up. And Gafford with the block. And here's the fast break. Here's Washington. Whoa!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. For 3, Durant. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Mavericks lead by 9. Irving, the pass to Washington. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
And he can't hit the second. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, B.A. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
Here's Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, B.A., about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
On the wing, Thompson. Looking to get it going. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense is always going to react to Klay Thompson. That time the overcommitment, and he'll get to the line.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Grimes. Here's Lively. Doncic passes to Lively. Back to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Allen. 5 to shoot. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, if you're going to guard Luka Doncic, you know you're going to get a steady diet of pick and roll, and he can still carve you up.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Come on.
And he stays with it. Back to Doncic. Launches a three. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. You know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
For three, Allen. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Well, that's what you call a tough 2, because if you're in the lane at D-Book size, you never know what can happen.
And that one's good. Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Dallas. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Jones drives in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, just remember, Tyus Jones, despite that shorter frame, is willing to play through contact. Shows you right there.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
From the low block, they get the rebound. Back to Lively, inside, another shot. And the shot is good, dropping it off the front of the rim.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Oh, it's stolen. Out to the right wing. Here's Marshall. Drains the triple. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The three from Washington. And the Mavericks, another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside Jones to stop the run. That one no good.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Grimes. The three ball. The rebound by Devin Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Phoenix no good that time either.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Grimes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Marshall. Booker no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. 1:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Jones, pass to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Over Washington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Exum passes to Grimes. Dallas no good that time either. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 14.
Dallas foul. Now DeMarco. First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw misses. Some changes for Phoenix. Bowl, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Lee. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Hardy. Exum outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 14-point game. Dunn, the pass to Bowl. And he drives in, and the shot goes. Dinwiddie with it. The crossover. Three-pointer. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. For three, Booker, and the three ball is good.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Beal. The Thunder making the shot. Back to Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Thunder have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Holmgren.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Right side, Beal. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Wallace outside. Williams scanning the floor. Dort passes to Williams. Clock at 4. Fires it up. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
And Beal kicks to Jones. From 11 feet away, Durant, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Dort, wide open. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to KD. Shoots over Holmgren. Jones, the pass to Nurkic. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Williams with a clean look and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Booker finds Nurkic. RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Caruso, the pass to Joe. The tray. And the Thunder, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A three-pointer, Wiggins, rebound by the Suns. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really like how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And showing us some toughness there. Nice to see Holmgren fearless at attacking on the drive and getting fouled.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. Beal finds Plumlee. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 9. Beal the pass to Washington. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. Outside, Beal. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Still showing a little bounce. Beal sends it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Beal defending. Dort. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Wallace against Washington. Back to Beal from past the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Taken away by Williams. Here's Dort. The three-pointer off the mark.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Some changes for Phoenix. Bowl, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Booker comes in for Grayson Allen. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Washington. The Thunder also changing it up. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wiggins. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
The play will be reviewed by the individual. 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Beal dishes to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Jones.
Come get it, come get it.
And Nurkic has it in the corner. And so we conclude the first half. Thunder lead by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
For Phoenix, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Phoenix Suns.
They couldn't shut down the lane.
Thanks for spending half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Booker out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Nurkic with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Nurkic kicks to Booker. And here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got the first basket of the third quarter for Phoenix.
Oh, just not enough. Nurkic can deal with that physicality inside with ease.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 11 points.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Dort finds Wallace. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Jones, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Thunder shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
So to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside for Beal and taken away by Wallace. Dort against Beal. Dort misses. Suns trail by 14. Booker the pass to Beal. Fires for 3. Rebound by Wallace. Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Jones. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Booker looking around. Outside for Beal. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Beal's got 5 now.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Nurkic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Thunder.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Wallace. Hartenstein is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Back to O'Neal. Puts up a deep 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Good D by Booker.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Plumlee with the steal. Releases. And that one hits back iron. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Caruso. Williams outside. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Nurkic checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Allen. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice form on the 20-footer. And that's now 25 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, KD. Outside, Jones. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 16. Right side, Williams. Stolen by Durant. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wallace finds Dort. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's KD. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Booker dishes to Durant. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Nurkic, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Here is Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket. Here's Dort. Beal with the steal. A 3-ball. A shot, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Durant, and he comes up with the deuce.
Ho-hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD, just making the game look easy, somewhat boring.
Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Joe passes to Caruso. Back to Jones. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Joe. And the 3 off target. A nice shot by KD. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just
beginning of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3. Now here's Wallace. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams from long range. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
They really took a smart approach against this team the last time they faced off.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
And here's Holmgren. Dort for 3.
It's just all effort from Klay Thompson. Getting up into his man, that's just tenacious D.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it. That jumper is so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Outside Irving. The steal. Now here's Williams. 27 points his last game. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Thompson outside. No one near him. That one's good for 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Holmgren. Puts the move on and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Irving finds Gafford. Thompson gets a good look. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Williams passes to Dort. Holmgren with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, BA. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Irving. 23 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
To the right side, from deep, Holmgren. Washington grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And it's Irving missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Holmgren. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Gafford.
And how about the bounciness of DG, Daniel Gafford, into the air with ease.
Williams passes to Dort. Fires for 3. Williams, that's good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Caruso against Irving. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. No good. Dort for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very...
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed under rule. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Lively. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Marshall can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Now Holmgren. Here's Caruso. He takes it in.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like, B.A., he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? A terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And I just love how active Holmgren is on offense, looking to score whenever he can.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
Second team foul. Williams
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Thompson outside. Klay Thompson delivers.
There are many shots that Klay Thompson can hit, including that one. That's called a floater.
Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. To the inside. Wiggins with a steal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams on the wing. The kick out to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Wiggins finds Hartenstein. It's Wiggins on the wing. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several. All right, guys, let's swing it over. And that is going to do it.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
When Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Here's Wallace. Soft touch off the glass. Wallace has got his second basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Knocked loose. Dort, the pass to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving finds Washington. Back to Irving. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Thunder, 3rd.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Pass to Thompson. Lots of room. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Thompson's got 9.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Gafford with the bucket.
Man, appreciate Gafford's ability to muscle through the defense.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Caruso. Down low. Gafford with the block.
The length of Gafford, a difference maker defensively here.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. It's stolen by Lively. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice finish from Luka.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Dort. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like...
And coach doesn't like the call at all. Replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He misses the free throw.
And Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency, and the mechanics really do set the gold standard.
Thunder leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
The Mavericks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Grimes. He's scoreless. And Thompson gets it to go.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso finds Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mavericks with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Thompson finishes in transition. Good execution.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
3 quarters of play in our... All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
Contest 2s, right? We'll contest.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Thunder, Jalen Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And he's good on the second.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here he goes. Shots blocked. They get it back. Marshall passes to Irving. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Caruso, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wiggins. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. It's stolen by Lively. To tie it up. Outside for Irving. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Holmgren. Dort, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Dort's got his first points of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's SGA. Dort outside, takes the 3, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. A big triple! Gilgeous-Alexander!
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Lively, takes it inside, and a slam dunk by Lively.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. Stripped it away. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Irving, that's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Out of bounds. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively, and Doncic has subbed in for Marshall. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, so slippery in there. Gilgeous-Alexander makes great adjustments to get what he wants.
And so he makes both from the line.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson outside to tie it up. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team. But a D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Irving.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Williams' shot is good.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Here's Irving. Holmgren with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Williams from long range. Doncic grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Gafford. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Outside Irving. Launches it. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Washington. Count it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving.
Say it with me now. SGA. Get it done.
There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Washington. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. And nails the tray.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And Dallas calls time here. There's 18 seconds left in the game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And here's Thompson for 3. That one doesn't drop. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Dwight Howard. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Williams from long range. Here's Dort. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Booker out there with Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Dunn in at the 4.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Beal finds Jones. Back to Beal for the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Buck, we were just talking. P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 5.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Dunn kicks to Jones. Kicks it out to Booker. Jones looking for an opening to the inside. Nurkic. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court, but when you're 280, his skills probably better.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Kicks it out to Jones. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the inbound, Nurkic can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Irving misses. The Suns trailing. Outside, Beal. Driving to the basket. Done outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Phoenix also making a switch. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Booker. Beal against Irving. O'Neal from long range. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Beal, that's for 2. And the Suns miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And Thompson puts up a deep three, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Plumlee dishes to Allen. No good that time. Nice D from Doncic. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. They need this. That's good from Allen on the assist from Beal.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Doncic. That will count. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Derek Lively is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
Hey, but there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And Clark, while he might be someone who doesn't stand out, Maxi Kleber is vital for this team.
You know, Kleber usually averages in the single-digit scoring, but he's a 6'10 floor spacer, which puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. He plays a lot of the 5, and he more than holds his own defensively. He's a nice rotational player. Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Jones up top. Dinwiddie covering. Bucket! Devin for 3.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Dallas moving it around. Down against Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Beal, the pass to Dunn. Jones from outside. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by Dunn. Oh, Beal in position. Stolen by Lively. In the corner, Irving with it. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 10 points.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Jones drives in. Outside for Beal. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. Booker, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Or dangerous on the fast break. Spencer Dinwiddie so fast and gets up and down quickly.
Here's Nurkic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Phoenix. Donnie's checked in for Grayson Allen. And Beal subbed in for Booker. Pass to Irving. The three for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Jones in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Knocked away. Outside for Beal. Outside, Jones. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Nurkic. Pass to Beal. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Jones.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Doncic with the steal. Outside Irving. Takes the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Tyus Jones out there with Booker. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's done in at the 4. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Nurkic. Outside for Beal. Nurkic in the post. Gafford's there. And a missed layup. Mavericks leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Off the inbound. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Thompson with the bucket.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Booker the pass to Dunn. A floater, rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Washington. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And Dunn with the slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Nurkic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Nurkic has got 6. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 3-point lead from outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones kicks to Booker. Pass to Nurkic. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 3. Up top, Washington. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown. He's got 10.
Doncic's always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers.
After the review, uses their 2 shots.
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Suns making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Jones, the pass to Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Booker's got 9.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent 3-point shooter.
Thompson in the corner. And he gets the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coaches.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
Beal against Thompson. O'Neal kicks to Morris. There's three-pointers off the mark. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Dinwiddie finds Lively. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Lively's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside, O'Neal. Beal against Thompson. Clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got his first points in this one. Thompson dishes to Doncic. Pass to Thompson. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. The kick out to O'Neal. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rebounded by Allen. It's tipped. Launches it from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Washington. Launches it. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Okogie. Good, nice job down low.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Irving can't hit.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Booker the pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the left wing for 3 at Kogi. The three-pointer is right on target. And this game is tied up now.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Lively trying to end the drought, and he sinks the layup.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Suns here with a different look. Nurkic checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Beal's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Jones subbed in for Allen. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Lively.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Dunn outside. Pass to Jones. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
And Booker kicks to Dunn. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. And so it's Irving who brings it up for Dallas. No coverage that time. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
That bucket in no time at all.
not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Here's Irving. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Mavericks making a switch here. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Dunn. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct. How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Irving missing. Suns trail by 4. Jones finds Beal. Back to Jones. Outside, Beal. A kick out to O'Neal. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Thompson with the 3.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
O'Neal wide open. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Washington with it. Gafford passes to Washington. Thompson in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-it.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the 3. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Rejected by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder Dwarfs.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Launches it. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Durant inside, working on Williams. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Off target with the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Okay, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
For your opponent city, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots. Players on the video review of the NBA. Officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Wallace. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Jones. And the first one at the line is good. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Allen finds Booker. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Nurkic high post. He's against Hartenstein. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Dort, the pass to Caruso. And here is Williams. He's covered by O'Neal. Pass to Hartenstein. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now Nurkic. To the inside. O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this is why you love Nurkic. This guy is an exceptional passer.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Good on the shot.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. Launches a three. And the Suns get it back. Over Dort. Again, the Suns good for 2.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. 11 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good by Caruso. Caruso's got his first points of the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Allen.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Caruso outside. Back to Joe. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Now here's Holmgren. Outside Joe. Puts up a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You want to talk about a guy with great range. That is Mr. Isaiah Joe.
Plumlee with it. The kick out to Morris. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Joe, pass to Wiggins. Back to Joe. It's rebounded by Morris. Suns trail by 5. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure to go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Dort outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
On the wing, Durant. Outside for Booker. Outside Bull. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Up top, Booker. Back to Jones. Outside Booker. The three is up. The Thunder with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Shooting for Phoenix, Ball at the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. And Bull drops them both. Thunder leading by 8. Williams from long range. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Suns, Kevin Durant.
And both free throws good for Durant.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
So we conclude the first half. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
And a look now at... Thanks as always.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the small forward position. Second chance shot. That one's wide left.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Beal, the pass to Durant. Goes up on the baseline. Beal finds Durant, shoots over Holmgren, and there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Beal.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Durant owning the inside.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Wide open look. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Jones to the middle. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
The kick to Durant. For the tie. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force. The rim defensively, but maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Jones, the pass to Booker. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Back to Beal. They need this. On target from range. Beal's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren, boy. You get him in the restricted area, look out.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Outside Jones. Pass to Beal. 3-pointer. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Williams with it. Beal picks him up. Clock is at 3. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Nurkic finds Durant. Outside for Booker. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jason Wallace out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 1. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. That shot is good by O'Neal.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen. It's Booker on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's the fast break. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. A chance to check out the Phoenix Suns' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with the Warriors, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Right side Jones. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Plumlee against Dort. Back to Williams. Yep, right through the net. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Three-pointer, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Booker. And a missed layup. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And Washington is subbed in for Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Durant, pass to Beal. And here's Nurkic. Back to Beal. Durant inside. Williams defending. To win the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Kevin Durant has become masterful at drawing the contact. That is beautifully done.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Left side, Williams. Dort outside. Takes a 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Back to Booker. Here's the 3. It's Booker on the wing. Washington outside. It's Booker on the wing. Watched by Wallace. The kick to Durant. Beal, the pass to Durant. Offline with a 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Beal finds Washington. Outside Durant. The 3. Here's Nurkic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Cason Wallace.
Yeah, if Nurkic gets this kind of position and he's carved out that space, the best you can do sometimes is foul him.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Count it!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Unloads. That one doesn't drop. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.
confidence to start the season strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now Holmgren following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. He had a nice open look right there.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Doncic outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, 36 points for him. The kick out to Williams. And the Thunder, another three.
What a confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting his shot right up and in.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Takes it off the glass.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. So for Dallas, their last game a win against Oklahoma City. Thompson finds Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Irving. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Shooting for Dallas, PJ Washington.
After the
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Irving with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And that one drops for him.
Clay showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
Poked away. Irving with the steal. Here's Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dort wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks ahead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now Holmgren still without a basket. Over Marshall. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Exum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Higgins right side. Pass to Hartenstein. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Lively. And stolen by Caruso. Down low. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Hartenstein.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Joe. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Back to Irving. There's a good screen to the paint. Here's Marshall. Thunder with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Joe passes to Holmgren. Higgins with it. Now here's Holmgren. Still yet to score. For the 3. Rebound by Marshall.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Exum. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lively with the screen. And it's blocked. They recover it to the inside. And he makes good on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Caruso looking for an opening. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now we're trying to build around those two guys.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Kyrie Irving, one of the quickest players in the game, so he's outstanding at forcing the issue when he wants on the drive.
He hits the second from the line. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Doncic outside. Another shot. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams gets the bucket.
Some inexcusable defense. You cannot let Williams shake free from the corner.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Right side Irving. Out to Doncic. And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks lead by 6. And now let's catch up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I think for Oklahoma City, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be...
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that concludes...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor, formerly Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Outside Irving. They shoot again. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Wallace outside. Back to Dort. Wallace kicks to Dort. Offensive rebound. Poke loose. Thompson comes with the double team. Irving with it. It's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one on Williams. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Doncic finds Thompson. From deep three-point land, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin? Certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. Dallas leading by 10. Doncic outside. Thompson misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's Dort. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Dort's got it back down to within single digits for the Thunder. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Irving with the ball. Williams picks him up. Count it, good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Williams kicks to Dort. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Yeah, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Doncic passes to Irving. Washington with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Dort kicks to Caruso. Dort passes to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Holmgren with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Marshall. Another 3 for Dallas.
Smart pass by Grimes. He wasn't finding his shot, so time to give one away.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And here is Gafford. Out to Doncic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Driving inside. Doncic always looking to attack.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and the Buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Washington with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Out to Wallace. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dort from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Irving with it from past the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pickoff in midair. Williams against Irving, looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The kick out to Irving. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Dort. And the Thunder pushing it up now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Thompson outside to the left side wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams to take the lead. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving dishes to Doncic. 3-pointer. Here's Gafford. Takes it inside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Under trailing by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Holmgren with it. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no. Idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Derek Lively. He's checked in for Dallas. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said you have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Williams kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. 3 on the clock. Wallace dishes to Williams to take the lead. And Lively pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. To tie it up. A costly foul there. He'll shoot. The coach's challenge has been issued.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The second one drops, and that brings them within 2. And he nails the third. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
On the wing, Doncic, and he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Williams finds Dort. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
There's a lot of things that they love about Jalen Williams, but his polished all-around game is something appreciated. He can fill the roles and fill the holes for whatever they need to do.
And that one falls for Williams. He hits both from the stripe.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Thompson left side. Another three for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Wallace misses. The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Thompson. Missed inside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Washington lets it go with the three. Again, the miss by Thompson. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Williams looking over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
The drive by Doncic. Holmgren with the steal. Wallace against Irving. Goes up off the inbound. Good!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Dallas again turning it over.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Wallace inside. Guarded by Doncic.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal, and if they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Wallace against Irving. The deep three from Thompson. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up. Here's Dort. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And so we are tied again. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Dort. Here's Gafford. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Thompson doesn't have the ball in his hands a lot to make plays, but he's a good, quick decision maker when he's decisive like that.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Gafford misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the jump hook. And here is Washington. On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The kick out to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Goes back up. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Wallace. It's to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Holmgren in the high post. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Washington finds Thompson.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Pass to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Irving looking over the floor. Out to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Irving with the ball. Off target from outside. Back to Wallace. That will count. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and